I'm sure you don't want 2025 to look the same as every other year you've been trying to win. I get that. I've had seasons in life where I was overweight, underperforming, and broke, and I found ways to elevate every single year to achieve what I have now. I've built multi-7-figure and 8-figure companies. I lead hundreds of people. I am who the 1% call when they want to elevate inside of their life and business. And there's a few things I know that you need to take action on this year to achieve the best year of your life. When it comes to developing a strategy to tactically improve, it's important to understand that you have to be intentional with every single decision. It's like turning on the GPS of your car with no destination and just driving in circles until you get somewhere is likely how you've been operating. When I help people achieve greater levels of success in their life and business, it starts with understanding the answer to two questions. Where do I want to be and where am I now? Those two data points, those two selections, those two identifying markers is how you plot a path to actually achieve the things you want in your life. You can't do it without that. You can't just show up every day and work hard, close your eyes, go to sleep, wake up the next day, do it over and over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day. Nothing changes. You wake up in the same house with the same clothes, driving the same car with the same empty bank account, can't afford to do this, can't afford to do that, can't take your family vacation. It just keeps happening. You keep repeating the same shit over and over and over again, and you're assuming the results are going to change if you just keep working hard. One of the best pieces of advice I ever heard is if you're working really hard and nothing's changing, you're working hard on the wrong stuff. That's life. Banging your head against the wall over and over and over again, thinking, why won't this wall move? Instead of just looking up and saying, oh, if I just take a different path, I get around this obstacle. So I'm challenging you right now. If you want 2025 to be the best year of your life, build an actual destination. Who do you want to be and what do you want to be known for? What do you want to build? What do you want to have? What is it going to take to get there? Then figure out the truth of where you are. Not the bravado, not the ego, not the what you think people want to hear. Be honest. Where are you in your routines? Where are you in your disciplines? Where are you in the way you're talking to yourself, the people around you, the way that you're showing up every single day? Where are you? Once you determine those two data points, where you are and where you want to be, now you can actually hit go on the GPS and navigate there. One win at a time. And I don't think one win is a week. I don't think one win is a month. I don't think one win is a day. You have to win every single decision as if you are already at that. You're already that person. A lot of people struggle with identifying who they want to be because they're in such a depressed, dark state. Like if you're that person, I would challenge you to start operating away from who you don't want to be. If you're somebody, you just hate who you are, you hate who you see in the mirror, you hate how you're showing up, just say, if this is who I don't want to be, what would the opposite of that person do? Start taking action away from who you don't want to be, and you'll work towards somebody you can be proud of. If you are out of that season and you're in a season where you have momentum, but you just don't know what to do next, build a very specific identifying characteristic of who you want to be. What do you want to have? How do you want to sound? What do you want to look like? What do you want to do? Who do you want to have around you? What do you want to build? And then get very, very, very intentional in every decision towards that. When you are at a fork in the road, and you're at a fork in the road in every single decision you make every single day, you're either moving closer to or further away from that destination. If you are not intentional with every single decision you are making, it will not be the best year of your life. You'll have another mediocre, flatlined, boring ass year. Please don't do that to yourself. Your family, your company, your business, yourself, you deserve to have the accomplishments and the accolades and the things on the other side of that effort. Please show up for yourself this year. Please find a way to make decisions more intentionally this year. And I promise you'll look up, it'll be December, and you'll be like, damn, I won this year. But it's not about winning the year, it's about winning the next decision. Identifying what winning looks like in the next decision is how I've run everything. When I went from 330 pounds to 225 pounds, it wasn't how do I lose 100 pounds? It was how do I eat the right meal next? How do I not drink that? How do I not eat this dessert? It was winning one little decision at a time. When I went from broke to millionaire, it was not how do I make $1 million? It was how do I stop being broke? What, like I do this. It is a process, but it starts with the next decision. You can't win next year. You can't win next week. You can't win tomorrow until you win today. And to win today, you have to win the next decision. So you need to identify what winning looks like, and you have to have Zero tolerance for underperforming decisions that win towards that desired outcome. You're gonna fail. You're gonna hiccup. You're gonna trip along the way. It's your job to get back up and keep moving towards that destination. Look, I coach and lead and mentor some of the highest performers in the country. I've built a course to give you some ideas around that. It's free. I'm not selling you anything. Click the link, get involved. Look at how we operate. The people that are in the 1%, the people that have accomplished things you want to accomplish, learn from what we've done. Learn from what I've done so that you can learn it the faster, easier way. Click the link, register for free. There's powerful videos in there to help you get started on this journey so you don't run out of time in 2025 to make it the best year of your life.